Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Ashraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Reinders. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Grimaldo. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Semenyo. Now that looks at Haaland! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Haaland clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Bellingham. Semenyo. And that is headed for the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, they can break here. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Brazil are looking to break at pace. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming. Brazil are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Pedri. So what can they make of this? Doku. Van Dijk. Grimaldo. And it's Pedri. And he's forced to go back. Doku. Reinders.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Hakimi. Semenyo. It's Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tchouaméni. Semenyo. And he skips past his man. This is a promising build-up.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Haaland. Now it's Rafinha. Look at the space here. Oh, well played. And they've got rid. Oh, shooting chance! Threads one in, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Rice. Out towards the flank. And he was alert to it. Vinicius Junior.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. Rafinha. Pedri. Now it's Haaland. This looks promising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
For Rice. In with the challenge. Haaland.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That's destined for the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tchouaméni, and it's Bellingham. And here's Semenyo. Swings in across. Cleared without hesitation. And he's been shifted off it. Semenyo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior. Hakimi does really well there. He is strong. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And here's Thuram. Semenyo has the space to scheme. Reinders. And here's Haaland. Rafinha. And he's played it back. And it's Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Thuram under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, what a ball! Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vinicius Junior. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0.
Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Matheus Cunha. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Matheus Cunha. Rice. It's Pedri. And it's Rice. And it's made its way to him. And here's Doué. He's under a lot of pressure there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Jong. Doué. And that has found him in acres of space. Tchouaméni. Cherki. Tchouaméni. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good-looking ball. Martinez. And he shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cherki. And he plays one through. Oh, that's a key interception.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bruno Fernandes making good progress. Tries to pass it through. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good glide. In he goes again. It's a goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Brazil are down to 10 men. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Borussia Dortmund really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the
And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
McTominay. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely, now then. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Looking tidy in possession here. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Hakimi. Rafinha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And here's the chance to counter. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Dumfries.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now it's McTominay. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has been cut short. And here's Rafinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Semenyo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Haaland. Reinders. Now it's Haaland. And that's going wide left. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Vinicius Junior clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Haaland.
Rice unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Haaland. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Vinicius Junior.
And it's Reinders. And here's Haaland. Rafinha. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Can he get it through? Oh, that pass isn't the best.
That's been drilled forward.
Haaland might just make this.
Vinicius Junior.
Good running, strong and purposeful. No, he's had it taken off him. Rafinha for Rice.
McTominay.
Oh, it's come loose. Semenyo charging forward, the ball at his feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Reinders his cross.
Well played and well cleared.
And it's McTominay. He's on it, can he get away?
Vinicius Junior.
Going face to face with his great rival.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Aimed beyond the defence. Alex Grimaldo delivers. Semenyo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
It's a quick one. McTominay. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Reinders!
That's a decent clearance.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, that was vital.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice threads one in. Now it's Rafinha. Hakimi. Good take, and is he in? Oh, good spread. And he can thump it away. And here's Haaland.
And the finish!
It's fallen kindly here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Dumfries gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This
Towering header! It's a goal! How they've waited! Now they have it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have movement on both benches. The first breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Bruno Fernandes. Hakimi is there, and he can get that clear. De Jong. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that is out of play. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Matheus Cunha. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Now it's Rafinha, and smartly reclaimed. And he's forced to go back. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for...
De Jong! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it into space. They're urging him. Haaland! And he's stuck it away. Just one goal in it now. Game on.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And he's been shifted off it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now there's a fine ball. Rafinha. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short.
Has crossed into the middle.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Looking for options for movement. Nicely shaped cross. Tries a shot! Gabriel tries to clear. Doué. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. They get a throw in. No. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was intense and enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. And he's had it nicked away. Reinders concedes a free kick for that.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
It's a threatening ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's really well manoeuvred. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's nice.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Chouameni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Taken back almost at once. Chouameni.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
This is a promising build-up.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Doku. Haaland. He's found a way past.
Dumfries can clear it away.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Chouameni.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now can he find a finish? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Reinders. Doku has the space to scheme. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, great leap!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Just eases him off the ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vinicius Junior goes short. Brazil given another corner.
This their second corner of the game.
And it's been taken short. Chance! And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Picked and he shoots! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to every...
Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Reinders. Oh, good read. Vinicius Junior. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And he's been shifted off it. Hakimi. And it's Pedri. It's a searching pass. Bellingham. Now Semenyo. Thuram. Now Semenyo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Haaland has got himself a free kick. It's a Brazil free kick. So the perfect chance to get one back. And it's Mendes. Drills one in. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's going to be another one. Corner number 4 coming up here. No way through, so back it comes. Hakimi cuts out the pass. And that brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, that's fabulous. Rafinha making a dash for it. That's good play. Dumfries promptly onto that, and that is... Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have it.
There's the shot! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Goes for a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Nuno Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Haaland. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through, and it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
So we have movement on both benches. Nicely shaped ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Nicely weighted ball, and that could set him on his way. Brazil can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Højlund. Bruno Fernandes. Rafinha. And he's in on goal. Bruno Fernandes. Now this could be a chance. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Quality ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. That's tidy. Dumfries did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries to play it through. Tchouaméni cuts it out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafinha has it in a wide position. And it's Tchouaméni. Cherki. Højlund. Rice. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely bit of skill. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedri. Højlund. Rice. Great vision. And it's been played through. Grimaldo. Dumfries does well to get it back. Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tchouaméni. Bruno Fernandes. Van Dijk. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Doué. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deftly away. And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafinha finds himself offside. Turns back here, probably the best option. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Reinders. Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And here's Haaland. Haaland. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior. Doku. Rice. And it's Reinders. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped. Borussia Dortmund definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Haaland! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. So what can they make of this? Chouameni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Haaland, can he finish? Barella. Now it's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. No luck with that dink over the top. Dumfries. Here's Chouameni. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass. Lofted in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that has not gone well. Half an hour played now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, well played, well played. Gabriel clears. Doku. Semenyo. And it's Barella. Played into space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vinicius Junior. Haaland. Reinders. Doku. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Dumfries. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Can he get it through? And here's Thuram. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bellingham. Chouameni. Gabriel. It's Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Borussia Dortmund are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Rice. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Rice. And here's Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. There's the shot! In he goes again. No, just not quite. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Barella! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Looking to play him in. Semenyo and the through ball. Rice.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hakimi. And it's Barella. Barella. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Rafinha with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change. Semenyo. Oh, sweet feet. Crosses it in. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. And he's only too happy to take that back. Gabriel. This is a promising build-up. Thuram is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's the throw. Hakimi. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And Hakimi. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And he's quick to get rid. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Great vision, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bellingham. Chouameni. Distributed tidily. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rafinha with the short one. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Getting up there! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil have their second corner now. Rafinha plays it short. And it's Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball. That is lovely. That's gone for a throw-in. Very nicely done. And he's managed to get free. And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. Brazil have their third corner. They've played it short. Dumfries looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tries to play it through. Incoming delivery. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Haaland is the key defender on that occasion. Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicely weighted ball. It'll be a throw-in. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. Flings in across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's done it! Has he won it? He just might have won it! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Brazil now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
5 minutes to add. Matheus Cunha, he might...
On the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
They're up to 5 corners now. And he's gone backward here.
Tries one from range. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Rafinha taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.